Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Colorado is retiring Shedeur's number 2 and Travis Hunter's number 12. The school announced number 2 and 12 will officially be untouchable. The haters are out in full force. Many pointed out that Florida hasn't even tired Tebow, and he won 2 national championships and a Heisman. Brandon, I played with 15 at Texas Tech, 9 at LSU, 2 of the most historic quarterbacks in college football, and neither had their jersey retired. See, you basing what somebody else got based on what somebody else didn't get. Get you in trouble every time.
All the time.
Get you in trouble every time. I can't worry about who jersey. Hey, I did what I did. Savannah State was thought enough of me. They retired my jersey. I'm humble. I'm honored. But if they had, what was I going to do? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, okay. But why? Who cares, Ocho?
Right. I mean, listen, they decided to retire, Travis Hunter.
What LSU does at LSU?
Yeah.
What Florida does at Florida?
Well, hell.
How does that impact Colorado?
It doesn't at all. But I know one thing, when you think about schools like LSU, think about schools like Florida, well, more so LSU in that matter. If they get to retiring jerseys from some of the great,
they run out of jerseys.
They wouldn't have no jerseys. They wouldn't have no teams.
Right.
They ain't gonna have no jerseys.
Yes.
When you think about it,
yes. I mean, I understand. Savannah State only had a handful.
Right.
Even Grambling, all the great players that came out of Grambling,
Hey.
you retired those. Come on, man.
Good ones. It's so funny.
Southern, because back in the day, that's where all the black players came from because there was no integration. Before they were integrated, you had to go get a guy from black college football if that's what you. But I was like, bro, come on.
Yeah, it is what it is. Again, I will always say it, and that will always be my favorite line, which is why I never compare anything ever. I've always been this way. I never compare myself to anyone.
Yeah.
Worry about what they're doing. Worry about what they're gonna do, because comparison is a thief of joy. If you live your life comparing to what other people have going on, boy, you're gonna always be sad. You're always gonna be mad because they're gonna always be someone doing better than you. Always, no matter what. Focus on yourself. Put them blinders on like a horse in the Kentucky Derby. And just you. That's it.
Right.
One lane. Stay out of other people's lane. If you
gotta see, sometimes when you start looking and then when it doesn't go, okay, that's how they feel about him over there.
Right.
I don't know his situation over there.
Right.
Clearly, they hold him in very high regards.
Yes, sir.
Just because they hold him in high regards, you automatically assume that they're supposed to hold you like that? No, baby, you don't have that relationship.
It's different.
It's very different.
Very different.
Jerry said Zach Martin. I think he's gonna put Zach Martin in the Ring of Fame next year.
Huh?
Yeah, but for what? I mean, there are a lot of great Cowboys. There are a lot of guys in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Bob Lilly, Randy White, Roger Staubach. It was more than a year before they got their number put up in the stadium. Okay, that's Jerry's decision. That's somebody else's decision. Somebody else might have to wait 5, 10, 15 years.
Anything when it comes to Jerry, now you got to take whatever he say with a grain of salt now.
Right. Okay. Alabama ain't retired. Okay, I get it. Alabama, probably, I don't think of anybody number that I can think of off the top of my head retired at Alabama. They've had some great ones.
Listen, and that's another.
Joe Namath.
Yeah.
They had Joe Namath. They had Bart Starr. They had Derek Thomas. They've had some unbelievable players come out of there.
And that's another school. Now you get to retire some of the greats that came out of Alabama, and they won't have no football team or jerseys.
USC.
That's another school won't have no jerseys.
Ohio State, Michigan. What they gonna say? Oh, dang, he retired Tom Brady jersey at Michigan.
Come on now.
But Tom was good, but Tom wasn't like Tebow or like Cam in college.
Right.
Now you get to the NFL. I mean, you should. If anybody comes to New England and asks for that number, If they even ask to take a picture of it, you should cut them on the spot. Some things like, 7 in Denver, 13 in Miami, 16 and 80
Yeah.
in San Fran. Come on, what we doing here?
Hold on. 85 in Cincinnati. Come on now.
Isaac Curtis had that number.
Yeah, that's my dog. Isaac Curtis, my dog. But listen, 85 resonates globally. I understand you. It resonates globally.
I didn't mess with you. I'm old enough to remember Isaac Curtis.
Yeah,
That's why.
Listen, Isaac changed the game now. I know about Isaac. I watched film. I watched some of the older films.
In downtown, Freddie Brown.
Oh, man, what you know about downtown? Downtown from the crib, man. Eddie Brown.
Yeah, he from the Miami, went to the U.
Yeah, Eddie Brown from down here.
Yeah. And plus, now Oklahoma with all them Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks.
Oh yeah.
It is what it is. Each school is different. Mm-hmm. Each school has a different criteria. My brother had his number 2 retired in South Carolina. The year after, I mean, he stopped, retired it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a whole lot of people that got the number. I think George Rogers, he won the Heisman Trophy. I think George has his retired. I don't know if I'm trying to think of anybody else. I don't know if Jadavian might have his number retired.
Clowney.
Who? I know George. Okay. Wozniak. Okay. Yeah. So they ain't got a whole lot.
Mm.
Nobody. Well, I don't know, but no. Like sometimes people like when Deshaun went to Clemson,
mm-hmm.
Steve Fuller wore number 4.
Mm-hmm.
That number was retired. Deshaun reached out. They pulled. He gave him his blessing. Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing with Peyton when he went to Denver. Mm-hmm. 18 within Frank Chapuka had it. He reached out to his family. They said it'd be honored if he'd wore it. Boom, put it back. So, different. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When I don't know. Like I said, I promise you, I'm gonna go upstairs
mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go to sleep. With this time, I'm gonna, and nope, and later date time, and I don't think about stuff like this, Ocho. I don't know why people get mad at stuff like this.
No reason to. No reason.
They are. I mean, they're really mad about this.
Absolutely. You know why. You know why. We don't need to get into why, but obviously, again, comparing, well, these players, we feel they were much greater at these institutions and these entities when they played and their jerseys aren't retired. But why do you deserve to have, why does it matter? For one, you didn't like those individuals in the first place. And the same people complaining, the same people that are complaining during season and in season.
And you ain't even go to school there. How you complain about somebody else's school and you ain't go there?
There you go.
Now, I would like with them, to give my number to somebody really good to make it look good.
Put that 2 on.
Where they put that 84. No, you can't get 2. 2 is no. That ain't happening. And before I left, they retired number 3. Me and my brother wore 3 in high school. You couldn't get that number either. So, but no, 2, no, that ain't happening. Why would you even want that?
Listen, if I was the youngster, like coming in right now, and going to Savannah State, you might want to let me wear that too.
I'm not gonna do it.
Who? What you mean? What you mean you might want to not? What you talking about?
No.
Man, listen, I'd make that 2 look better. But I mean, listen, you were that boy. But I'm just saying, a young me coming up, going to Savannah State during this time right now, well, you might want to have me, because I'd be out there. 40
touchdowns in 39 games.
How many?
40.
But so That's back then. I might get 60 with what I know now.
Yeah. Oh, what? Man, I think, man, if I hold on, man, if knowing what after my rookie year, I was like, man, knowing what I know now, if I can go back to college, I average 25 touchdowns a season.
Boy, it's amazing. If only we knew what we knew now and were able to play again like we were in our prime, our younger days. Man, please.
Look, and plus, I think didn't Mahomes? They got the stadium or something named after Mahomes at Texas Tech or something. They wear his paraphernalia, Adidas,
Right.
Mahomes. Yeah.
I mean, well, that makes sense. I know no one can complain and say anything about anything regarding Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't care who came out of Texas Tech. They're not better than Mahomes, boy. I don't know who came before him or after him, but he the greatest.
Unless you the Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah.
Unless you the Jesus of Nazareth and you don't win the Texas Tech and play quarterback, there will be no comparison.
Nah, his logo is on the field, Ocho.
Yeah.
But I think they got a deal now. They got a deal with Adidas, right? Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, I was thinking so. Yeah. They signed a 10-year deal. Ocho, Travis Hunter says he would quit football if he can't play both sides. He said an NFL team told him he had to focus on wide receiver or cornerback and not play both. It would be game over for him. It's never playing football again because I've been doing this my whole life and I love being on the football field. I feel like I can dominate on each side of the ball. So I really enjoy doing it.
Listen, he's made it clear. He's made it abundantly clear. If a team is willing to draft him, you understand what he wants. He's voiced it many of times. He said it many of times. He has belief. Belief is something. That's what it all starts with. When it comes to playing any sport or doing anything in life, he believes he can do it. If you know you're going to draft him after he's already said what he said, don't let there be any confusion. Don't let there be any confusion. And he already told you what his wishes are, what he's always done. If you want a player that's gonna focus on one particular position, then draft one that can only focus on one particular position.
Yeah, I think teams are going to give him. I don't think he's going to play both sides of the balls as much as he played it in college.
No, probably not. But I think they will grant him his wishes. They will.
Yeah, I think they'll give him an opportunity. Absolutely, and they should.
Yeah.
They should give him an opportunity to play both sides of the ball and see how impactful he can be playing it.
Yeah.